Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. So today I'm going to be doing day 5, look 5 with this beautiful palette here. It really is a stunning palette. Like all the Profusiion Cosmetics palettes, I have noticed that they are consistent. Right, so what I want to do is I want to use this light purple duochrome here, but I'm not using these purple mattes because I've already used them. So I'm thinking maybe just going in like with a neutral crease and then using that on the lid there. So I want to see what that looks like. And then these blues, I know I haven't used these and normally I would be drawn to these first. I would have done a look with these already, but I'm saving these blues for something special. So yeah, let's just get into the look. And put that shade, what shade is it? I've forgotten the shades because I've not used this palette for a while, and I did the get ready with me using Wet n Wild products yesterday, which by the time this goes up it would have been up for a few weeks, but I will leave it in the cards if you've not seen it. So I've not used this for a while now, and the shade that I'm going to be using is what? Winning. Just all over the eyelid to set my NYX base. So I was in TK Maxx a couple of days ago now, and I saw that they had the Paradise palette and I was going to get it. But I thought to myself, no, try and save your money. I really do want to get that Nikki Tutorials palette that she's done with Beauty Bay. I don't think I'm going to get it just because everyone's going to want it, and I don't feel like I'm going to be lucky enough to get it, but I would really like it. Right, so next up, let's see, for a neutral shade. I don't think I've used Witty, this one here. I don't think I've used it. So let's go in with that first as a crease shade. I'm just going to use my Smashbox brush today. I'm just going to clean it. Well, put it through the colour switch. It's just going to be a quick look. Yes, it's a nice simple transition shade, and you do get a lot of these transition shades in here for like all skin types, which is really good that they've thought of that. And I haven't used that really dark brown one at the bottom there. I'm going to use that. Normally I would probably go in with a shade like this or this, but I've used, I think that one's called Underground and that one's called Bossy. I've used them, and this one is called Champ. So let's go in with Champ. See, look how brown it is. Just deepening out the crease. They're blending out really well together, and then we're going to go in with that lilac shade. So it's only really like a free eyeshadow colour. I hate the fact that there's no names on the palette. Right, so it's called Fanny Pack. We have used it before, but I think I only used it in the inner portion of the eye. I want to say, I remember like when I did the first look, I'm sure it was day 1, look 1, I remember saying I would like to see what it looked like all on the lid. So that's why we're doing this today. It's very sheer when I go in with this brush. Right, that's really, really pretty. I will be wetting it in a second. Just gonna put it on this eye. Yeah, really, really pretty. But look at all the fallout from where I've been putting the brush. I think that's just a style of brush. I don't actually think it's the eyeshadow. Right, let's try and put it on with a finger. It is a little bit chunky if you can see it on the finger. Yeah, it definitely applies better with the finger. Okay, so let's try it with some setting spray. I would say there's not really much difference. I mean, it's slightly more pigmented, but I wouldn't say, you know, you can notice it really any better. But I like the way it's looking anyway, so yeah, just leave it there, and then we'll go in with that dark brown again for the lash line. Champ shade. Right, let's go with some mascara. So I got this in the Wet n Wild sale, and I'm not too sure what my feelings are on it, to be honest. So let's put this on. I've only ever used it once, but when I did use it, it clumped up on me. Right, and then I just need to go and get a lipstick. Oh, I got this from my Poundland haul that I did a while back. So it's the Bourjois Rouge Lac in the shade 4. Doesn't tell me a colour, I don't think. Self Peach. It looks red, and that's why I got it. So let's pop some on. I don't think it's a matte lipstick. Not liking it. I mean, it looks nice on camera, but I'm not actually liking it in person. Not liking the smell of the lipstick, so I don't know if that's the smell of these, because I haven't had too many. I think I've got one other gloss. I might just declutter it into the bin when I do my lipstick declutter, so I'll put this in the drawer that I've got all the lipsticks in. Because I got it from Poundland, I'm a bit like that. Is it bad, or is that just the way the formula is? So yeah, we're just going to put this away for the time being. Obviously I'll keep it on my lips for the duration of this video. Let's talk about the palette and what my thoughts are so far. So I've not used every single shadow in here. So again, it looks like that. So it says the regular retail price is £15. I got it for £6.99, so I got it for even less than what I paid for Wonderlust. In the Wonderlust eyeshadow you get 21 eyeshadows, in this you get 35, and you just get such a huge variety of eyeshadows. You know, you get loads of like matte browns, which is, I like that. You even get a black. I mean, I wouldn't use it, but you know, you get a black this sheet's on the wrong way around. You get loads of colourful eyeshadow palettes. I can see why they called it the festival palette, because it is like the kind of colours you would wear to a festival. So you do get actually more colourful eyeshadows than you would actually, you know, neutral. You can also do a neutral eye look with these like gold bronzy shades here, but for the most part I would say it definitely is more colourful eye looks. And I don't have an awful lot of colourful eyeshadows in my collection, so this is perfect for me. It's also perfect for younger people as well, because they like to use colourful eyeshadows. So yeah, I think this is an absolute steal. If you can get this at your local TK Maxx, I would say grab it. You're not going to be disappointed. I'm going to do you some swatches. I don't know if I'm going to do them all, just because guys, there are 35 eyeshadows. So yeah, let's start with the browns. Right, and I'm going to swatch them all 5 at a time, and then I'm going to tell you the names of them. Okay, so these on my hand at the moment are all the browns that are in the palette. Right, the only one I haven't swatched is Winning, which is the cream ivory shade that I always use all over the lid. You're not going to be able to see it on my hand, so it's pointless swatching it. Right, so this one is Witty. That one is Campground. That one is Bossy. And this brown, what I've used today, is called Champ. Right, let's get some wipes. The mattes are really good. They blend out really well. Right, so I've wiped that off. Right, so now we're moving over to the yellows. No, I used the actual yellow eyeshadows on the first day. I think I must have used the purples on the second day. Right, so I'm going to go in like those 5 there. See, that one is quite chunky, but it doesn't look chunky on the eyes. These guys are absolutely beautiful. The shimmers also blend out like a dream. Right, so everything's just been swatched once, apart from one thing which I'll talk to you about now. So we've got Strobe Lights, which is this very pale yellow here. It looks really good as an inner corner highlight. Then we've got Headliner, absolutely beautiful. I wore that all over the eyelid. It's absolutely stunning. Then we've got a matte yellow in Sunnies, really pretty. It blends out really nice. Then we've got Zenith. I've not used Zenith yet, but I did do some swatches. This is absolutely stunning, guys. It looks like, from the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette, it looks like honey. And then the last but not least is Fortune, which is an orange. I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but it is an orange shade. And I've had to swatch that twice. I don't know why. It just seems a little bit different formula than the Sunnies shade. So that's Sunnies, and then that's Fortune there. So you can see that's more orange toned. Right, let's take those off. I think I will just do all the swatches for you guys, so you know what you're getting if you ever get this palette. Even though you've seen like 5 days, 5 looks, and you've seen it on my eyes, sometimes people also like to see the swatches. Right, so now we're going to go and use these oranges down this row. Some of these I haven't used, so I don't know how they perform. Oh, that's stunning. Yeah, some of these orange mattes are just not as good as the other mattes in the eyeshadow palette. Right, so this one here is Wristband, this matte shade here. this transition shade. Then we have Days here, this shimmer. It's absolutely beautiful, guys. I love that. Then we have Beat, which is this one here. This is where the swatches don't tend to be that good, in my opinion. They might be different on the eye. I don't think I've used that one. I've certainly not used the next one. Oh, actually I have. I have used that Hot AF. I obviously didn't notice it on the eye. And then the last one is really, really pigmented, so it picks up again. That one is Crochet. So that's all the orange toned ones. Really, really pretty. I think the other two that I talked about just then, not being as pigmented, I just think you need to build the eyeshadows up like you do with some eyeshadows. What can I say though, guys, is this, it's a £6.99 palette, you know, I can't complain about it. The next ones I know for a fact I haven't used because they're very red toned. So these ones down here. Let's see what these look like. So I think I might have used that or tried using it in the inner corners and I thought it was too light. These reds are actually really, really scary. Okay, so what are these called? I've lost my sheet. Oh wait. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to see it, but this one's like an inner corner highlight. It's called DJ. And then the rest are all red tones. So this one here is called Playlist. Then we have Rave. Then we have Bite. And then we have Totally. So yeah, they're all the red tone ones, which absolutely terrify me. I don't know if I'll ever use them. Right, and then we've got the purples. You have seen the purples on me. I will swatch them again for you. So it's just this row here, which is one of my favourite rows to do. Okay, so this is what the rows of the purple look like. It's a bit odd that they put like this shade down there, but let's go through the names. So we've got Fanny Pack, which I've had on a few times, but it's all off my lids today, which is this beautiful like duochrome purple here. Then we have Shell, which is this like lavender lilac shade here. Then we have Festival, which is this shade here, which the palette's named after. Then we have Groove, which is this really, really pigmented purple shimmer there. And then the last one is Backlash, which is this shade here. It's nice, but it's a bit strange how they've put them in with the purples and not with these shades here, because it's a similar shade to that. So yeah, that's a little bit odd in my opinion, because the rest of the eyeshadows have gone like, they've gone with like the colour story of going like straight down. Like, can you see how all the browns are together, all the yellows are together, all the oranges are together, reds are together. Then we get to the purples and they're putting this like kind of, I don't know, like bronzy toned eyeshadow in there. The next section are the blues and the turquoises. Now I haven't used these, so yeah, let's look at that. Let's swatch them together. I will be using them very, very soon for a video. It's not like I've not wanted to use them. I'm saving them for this special video that's going to be coming up on the channel really, really soon. By the time you watch this, you probably already have watched it. So yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about that. I think this might be one of my favourite rows. This and the purple one. Let me get a wipe. Okay, so Can you see how pretty it is? That is absolutely stunning. Right, let's run through the colours because I don't know what they're called because I've never used them. Right, I really don't know how to pronounce this. Geode. It's spelled Geode. Don't know how to pronounce it, but that's that one. Then we've got Hipster, which is the matte turquoise shade there. Then we've got Atlantis, which is this turquoise shimmery shade here. Then we've got Wavy, which is this matte turquoise blue shade there. And then the bottom one, this one here, is called Rockin'. So yeah, they are absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to use all them shades in a look, which will be coming very, very soon. Right, and then we've just got one more row to swatch. I hope this video is not too long. This is why I didn't want to swatch 35 eyeshadows. But while I'm swatching it, I'll probably speed that bit up and then just actually show you the swatches. So we're going to do the bronzes. I have used most of these in a look. I don't know, I've not used that. I've not even swatched that one. So let's have a look at these together. That black's quite pigmented. Right. Okay, so the last and final row. Okay, so they're all like golds and bronzes. So this one here is called Superstar. This one's called Maya. I've used them too. Then we're going into the matte brown, which is this one here. It's called Likeable. I've used that as well. I've not used this bottom one. Well, it's not the bottom one, but the second bottom one. It's called Legendary. I've not used that. And then I've also not used Onks, which is that one there, which is quite a pigmented black. It's not the most pigmented black that you'll ever use, but again, it's a $6.99 palette. Overall thoughts on the eyeshadows that I have used, I've absolutely loved. I've loved playing with this palette this week. I've loved creating the 5 days, 5 looks for you. Yeah, I would definitely, I said this last time I got the Wanderlust palette and I actually used it for the looks that I created. I would definitely get another one going forward if I like the colour story. The Profusiion Cosmetics Paradise palette did look really, really nice. If I don't manage to get my hands on the Beauty Bay and Nikki Tutorials palette, I will definitely get it, but I just thought I would save some money. I mean, the Beauty Bay and Nikki Tutorials palette isn't that expensive. It's only £25 in the UK, but I wanted to save my money towards that. Rather than get another Profusiion Cosmetics palette, because I really want to support Nikki Tutorials. I'm just hoping that I can get hold of one and I'll be able to do some looks with it on the channel for you. So guys, this is the end of the video. Like I said earlier, I would highly recommend this palette. Is a really, really good one. I think I like this one more than I do the Profusiion Wanderlust. I love the Wanderlust as well, but that one obviously just has more eyeshadows in it. It's more my colour story. It's got all those yellows in it, the purples and the turquoises, and even like the orange, some of the oranges I really, really liked as well. So yeah guys, this is the last look. Day 5, look 5. Look out for that bonus video that I'm going to be doing. I don't know what I'm going to be calling it, but it is dedicated to a special person in my life, and you'll know straight away which one it is. So it is going to be a turquoise look. So yeah, look out for that because I'm really, really excited to use those turquoise and teal shades. So guys, thank you again for joining me today. It really does mean a lot that you have. If you've not already subscribed, I would love it if you would become part of our little fam over here on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.